Hello guys, hey, Phil here, doing a quick little video on a song that I've had a couple students go through recently, and it's one of these songs that I kind of forgot about. It was big back in the day. It's by a band called Guster, I believe, G-U-S-T-R, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, but it's called Satellite. The actual composer, hang on, is Adam Garner, who is the lead singer of Guster. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about certain things that he does in this song, strumming wise, and then note certain timing things that happen in this song too, that if you're aware of it, you're more, okay, I got to tackle that, rather than just going, here are my chords, all right? So there's only 5 chords in this song, which makes it super easy. Capo on the 2nd fret. If I play this A minor shape here, it's a B minor, and the reason I'm just talking about this B minor here is that when he plays the song, he comes up here at times as a resting lull between like the intro and then going into the verse. And he'll do that later on in the song as well. But it's just to kind of give it a lighter feel for when he comes down here and bangs out the chords again. But the chord shapes that we're using are E minor, C, A minor, D, and G. And just to note, the G that he plays, the shape he plays, is the traditional without this in the chord. Okay, that's just something to note because it does affect the sound of how you do this. So as far as the intro goes, this is one of the little things to talk about. It's in 4/4, so it's 2 measures of E minor, a measure of C, and then in the measure after the C, the first count is a C, and then he goes to the A minor. So it has this, a little bit of a syncopation sound. Hear how that went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 A minor. That's something to take note of because that's part of the feel of the intro of this song. Really doesn't do it a ton in the rest of the song. There is another section where they throw that intro lead line of this. And that's kind of a cute little thing to do on the guitar if you want to. It's actually a synth, I think, that does it originally. I think live they have a violin play the riff, but if you want to know the riff, it's up on the 2nd string. I could play it way up here. I play way up here because I have a cutaway. I could bring it down here if I wanted to. Or you could play it here. I know when Adam does his version of it just by himself to show people how to play the song, he does it up here. I think it's just because it has a warmer sound. It's pretty tinny up here. But again, that's the intro, okay? So I've got the E minor, C, A minor, and then he rides on the A minor after he goes through that twice. And then when he does that, he does come up here on the 7th fret and play this B minor. As a setup, kind of a lull before he goes in to the first verse, right? So he's got this. That was the verse and the chorus. And after that, they have that, I believe. So he's going back to this. Going back into another verse. And I'm not going to go through the rest of the verses and the choruses because I just covered basically everything that he does. Except to talk about when he does go into, I think, the second verse or the third. No, it is the second verse. He does this, you've got this E minor, D, A minor. But what he does on the guitar for the E minor and the D, not for the A minor, but for the E minor and the D, he goes, elevated to the moon. Hear it? He does this. And then he does the strumming on the A minor. So these are just the little things that he does inside this song that make the guitar part of it fun. So hope that is good enough, because we're just repeating verses and choruses. There is a breakdown later on in the song where it's just this bass and he's singing over it, which is kind of cool. But again, the chordal structure isn't going to change for you if you're trying to play the song on the guitar. It's the same thing. The only thing I would say is when he does the bridge, which I would call the intro again, because it has this little riff that he's doing over that, right? So we're just repeating the intro and they call it a bridge. Now that's it. Then he does another verse and then there's a solo, and the chord structure on the solo is E minor, G, C, E minor, G, C, 2 measures of C, then E minor, G, C, A minor to bring you back into the chorus, which you would call the outro chorus. And, you know, I've got the chords up here as I've been running through this song. I really can't think of anything else to add to this. I wanted to make this a short little video because you can go out on the internet and get the lead sheet to this song. It's out there. And I'm not going to provide a link to that because I think that would violate copyright. So I don't want to do that. Very cool song. Was a big hit for a period of time, and hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you in the next videos.